One of those days.
Yeah, especially with the weather. I didn't even know it rained last night. I must have slept good last night. But yeah, what a day.
What a day.
What a day.
Yeah, got another big week coming up, week of preparation, another big game on Sunday. Just kind of throwing some numbers out there.
What you throwing out there? Let me see if I can catch them.
Well, I'll let you look at them. Huh?
Okay.
I've read them all out. I didn't get into the bottom line yet, but I looked at the Steelers defensively. I said number 7 against the pass this week. I think you can live with that. I looked at some of the other numbers. Rushing defense is a point that I've looked at. I've talked about for a long time. That front 7,
right,
and that yards per carry, 5.2. It's got to come down.
That's half of a first down, +2.
Yeah.
Every time you run the ball. That's not good. We're going to get it fixed. But, yeah, that's not good. That's not acceptable. It's a must we get that fixed.
And I was just saying just a couple minutes ago, I remember the years when I covered the team, and I would hear all the guys on defense, everybody, whether it was yourself or Casey Hampton or James Farrier, all those guys, and it would always go back to the same thing. It would, no matter what you got, just when you guys were ranked number 1 in total defense, number 1 against the pass, and everybody would always say, "We got to stop the run." And you would just hear it endlessly. It was just it was like you guys were ordered to say that. Everybody said that, and you really see it. It becomes clear now what was being said back then. You see how it's come out now, how important it is to stop that run, that first and second down plays. Everything comes off of that. What you do on first down, you hold a guy to a 1-yard run on first down. 2nd and 9 is a whole lot different than 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I say it to this day. I still say it. Because that was engraved in me when I first got here. Hey, our cornerbacks, we got to come up. Because regardless on what the front 7 do, we the last line of defense. So that 8-yard gain can turn into a 12-yard gain, but I take that 12-yard gain any day over that 20, that 40-yard gain. So worst case scenario, they get 15. That's a big play for them. That's a huge play for us. But anything after that is tragedy. So, man, we got to get back to stopping this run. That's the most important thing. When you can't stop somebody from running, man, they control the game and the clock.
I didn't know what I had all kind of thoughts going into the Baltimore game, what I was looking for. I said, well, it would be great for the Steelers if they could go up 2-0. It didn't happen that way. But I was also looking for other things. And the thing I was looking for in that game, so many of the games between the Steelers and Ravens have been these 13-10, 20-17, came down to last possession, overtime, controversial call type deals. And this one wasn't like that. I know sometimes it happens that way. To me, the defense is a work in progress. We're going to see how it develops. Number 7 against the pass is a good place to start. You keep that. You go down a few numbers on that, get it down in the top 5. You're doing okay. Get that total defense down. I think you can work with that. What I was really looking for this week, and I looked at the offensive numbers, which, total offense number 6 for the Steelers, passing offense number 5, averaging 18 points a game. I was really looking to see some points there. I was looking for the difference I was going to look from this Steelers offense and other Steelers offenses is getting those points on the board. Because there are going to be some games, and so far the first 2 games this year with the Steelers, teams are averaging 26.5 points, which to me means you got to score more points. It's just, I know you guys want to get it down into the 10, into the teens, and as far as giving up points, but the reality of it is you're going to have to score more points right now. That's what I was looking for. I didn't see that. What I did see some old-fashioned Steelers, Ravens head knocking, but I also saw, it seemed like for me for the first time in that series, I saw the Steelers getting hit in the mouth a little bit, and it kind of took me aback a little bit, and maybe didn't respond the best way. Any thoughts about that? As far as I can't get inside anybody's head and talk about physicality or whatever, but I saw the Ravens just kind of came out with a game plan, a physical game plan. You guys had some hits. You got some flags thrown on you. But I just felt like the Ravens just kind of controlled that line of scrimmage, won the physicality battle. I don't know, you may totally disagree, but that's just what I saw there.
Well, them controlling their line of scrimmage versus ours. I think defensive-wise, we should have controlled it a little bit more. As far as like the offense, I think the offense did a good job of controlling their defensive line. They neutralized, for the most part, what they could. When you get down that much and you got to start passing, of course, the stats going to go up because you got to pass more than you run because of situations. 18 points a game, I don't know who you asked, but 18 points for us is a plus because we look at it, man, if we hold the team to 17, if we get 18, we good every game. Obviously, we're not doing that. That's something we got to do. As far as like our goals for defensive-wise, but as far as like them controlling us in that game, defensive-wise, they kind of controlled the line of scrimmage as our offense controlled the line of scrimmage on their defense. I think Calvin Beachum did a great job of neutralizing Suggs. I think he's probably the most underrated offensive tackle that's playing right now. He's been grooming himself since last year. I think at times, man, we just get too caught up in height and size in schools instead of just letting your football players be football players. And Calvin Beachum is one of them guys who doesn't have the height, who doesn't have the big school name, but he's one of those guys who's just a football player. You know,